Hello, I'm Abby Motter, a junior from Mansfield, Ohio, studying agri-science education with minors in production agriculture and Spanish. My research topic focused on education abroad and pre-service agricultural educators. Specifically, what outcomes, if any, do pre-service ag educators achieve from these experiences? It is estimated by the year 2020, 65% of all jobs in the United States economy will require post-secondary education beyond high school. As students pursue post-secondary education, they will achieve careers that have global involvement, making the need for receiving internationalized curriculum in high school more important than ever. Research has summarized international education implies the study of educational, socio-political, economic, and environmental endeavors by globally oriented individuals worldwide. It involves individuals participating in discourse that is sparked by the respectful study of relevant issues to the lives of people, yet ones where participants retain autonomy. The ag classroom currently is extremely homogeneous, wore from mainstream cultural backgrounds. It is common within ag education to have homogeneous roots and to teach homogeneous students. According to the National FFA organization, 41% of FFA members are white. It is expected from this background, ag educators themselves would possess similar demographics. At the university level, it is known that reaching consistency in what is international content and how should it be measured and taught is elusive. Even if world knowledge is brought into the classroom, it often focuses on the superficial or stereotypical elements of a culture, such as food, family, and festivals. The components necessary to internationalize curriculum involve interdisciplinary approach, engaged learning, and the ability to reflect about what you're learning. It involves challenging your traditional knowledge and background, and it infuses international content throughout the curriculum, encouraging self-reflection along the way. It starts with the instructor. Internationalizing curriculum has been shown to start with the global competency of the instructor. Research has supported the necessity of critical reflection for developing multicultural competencies in teacher education students, and these are crucial if we're to successfully instruct our diverse students. Education abroad is very beneficial, and the opportunity and the popularity are continuing to be advertised. However, education majors are one of the few that choose not to engage due to the influence on their academic program. In addition, these students often do not take language courses or cultural courses. Only few, as I mentioned, engage in international experiences. However, several outcomes support the growth in a teacher's ability to work with diverse students and ultimately internationalize curriculum. It's stated that ag teacher candidates displayed growth in gaining knowledge, skills, and dispositions of a globally competent citizen following an education abroad experience. In addition, research has concluded teachers are less prone to prejudge students based on cultural background, linguistic difference, and learning disability after participating in a teaching experience abroad. These teachers demonstrate a desire to become more globally aware and instill this attitude in their own students afterwards. Our classrooms are becoming increasingly more diverse. In fact, according to the Baltimore Sun, former minorities are becoming the majority in our classrooms. While demographics have been rapidly shifting, the teacher population has stayed the same, with around 80% of teachers being white, according to the U.S. Department of Education. One approach to encourage cultural differences and internationalizing curriculum is culturally responsive teaching. Culturally responsive teaching is when educators use cultural knowledge, prior experiences, frames of reference, and performance styles of ethnically diverse students to foster more relevant and effective learning encounters. These teachers know their students. Pre-service teachers spend time abroad, and how they spend that time abroad contributes to their ability to effectively internationalize curriculum. Service learning increases the growth and skills needed to teach in a culturally responsive manner. Teachers who traveled to Costa Rica versus service learning had a larger world perspective. Service learning is where students have the opportunity to evaluate the needs of a community, to serve that community, and to realize that the good that they do there inspires them to think differently about their own education and their own students back in the United States. What's next? Teachers' undergraduate experiences and their teaching education affects how they teach, and education abroad encourages them to increase cultural competency and global awareness. In addition, service learning assists in increasing the cultural competency. However, it is known there is a need for internationalized curriculum. How do we internationalize curriculum, and how much does education abroad help? Is the next step in further preparing our rural students for a growing, global, and diverse world.